Welcome to part 4 on this series. It's the final part. It's a 4-part series on how to enhance your videos just a bit, little small tips and tricks just to make your video better. And part 4, we are doing basic correction and some color grading. So even if you do use LUTs, I still think people should color grade, learn how to color grade. I used to not color grade, and videos were garbage. And color grading just made things better, prettier and better, which essentially is what you want to do. You want to have good video, right? So even if you don't understand it, because color grading is, oh man, color is all a whole semester. That's what it is. It's a whole semester. But we're gonna do something really fast where it just can do enhance your videos just a bit. So what we're gonna do is do a basic correction. I think I downloaded these as well, so again, I'll try to find out where I downloaded these from and then have them in the description box below so you can get them if you want them. So we got a basic correction here. What I did is went to the adjustments. It comes up here, and on titles, go to adjustments, basic correction. You're gonna add 2 color boards to the basic correction, and then you want to go to a part where you want to work with, if you are going to work on different clips, different scenes, probably do a basic correction on one scene and then another scene that's completely different. Now these are similar, so here, this one, it's going to be like this whole video is probably all similar. So what I can do is just work on this part and then just put this at the end and extend it, right? Because it's going to be all the same. It doesn't change. The lighting will not change. All that stuff will not. It will stay constant. So unless the light turns off and stuff. So yeah, we added 2 color boards, and then you want to go to. So you want to make sure you have that clicked, and go to this little triangle here. It's the color inspector. You're going to do this drop down menu. So we were on color board 2, but let's go to color board 1 first. Color board 1 will do exposure. This is what you got here. You got your shadows, your midtones, and your highlights on the right. You also have them down here. This global one is this knob right here. And like I said, your shadows, your midtones, and your highlights, all 0%. You want to hit Command 7 to get this. I think they call it a Lumogram. It's like this histogram looking thing, and it's showing you everything here. So you got your, from this clip, the left side, the middle is me, and the right side's over here in this white cabinet. So we move this up and down. You'll see there's the highlights, which highlights are up here, midtones are in the middle, and you guessed it, shadows are at the bottom. You move this up and down, you're gonna see the highlights going up and down. Move the midtones go up and down. Shadows up and down. All right. So now, what I like to do is have my highlights kind of in between the 100, which is this line right here, in between 100 and 110. If you go over here, you're gonna see that it all collapses up there. So if we bring it up, everything's gonna start collapsing. Anything looks blown out. Shadows, I like to keep them over near the 0. So let's do this once again. As you can see, move the shadows. If you move it all the way down, it starts collapsing down there, and it gets this white pond looking thing. I like to see things like that. So we'll move the highlights down, and you can just keep an eye on your clip. You can see that light is never going to go down. So I think I'm going to leave it right around here, because we're going to be focusing on this part. Not too worry much about this. It's mostly my face that I want to look into. So it looks like the middle of between my eyebrows, it's going to take a little, it's going to stay a little bit highlighted, but that's okay. I'll bring it up a little bit more. Kind of like it right there. Alright, just move it to your liking. Shadows, I'm gonna bring it down. Right about there. Alright, so that's just the beginning. So that's color board 1. That looks good enough for me. Now we go to color board 2. Again, drop down the menu. Go to color board 2, and this time I'm gonna go to color. I like to keep this usually the same, so I'm not gonna mess with any of the shadows, midtones, or lights, highlights here. I'm just gonna mess with the global, which is this one right here on the left, all the way on the left. I'm gonna bring it over here to the orange. I want to make it a little bit more warmer, so we're gonna go 30%, and then on the percentage, I like to keep it around 5 to 8%. So I'll go 6 or 7 on this. Yeah, not too bad. And that's all we're gonna do with basic correction. So we'll just get out of there, and we can hit Command 7 to get out of that Lumogram. Now we're gonna bring up this look grade and bring that on top of the basic correction. Again, I'll probably put this in the beginning and extend it once I'm done color grading. This is where the color grading begins. So we get another color board. This time we're only gonna put 1. I already got it selected. Just make sure you hit the look grade, and this time we're gonna work on our color grading, which normally, like I said, I usually like to do save time and command C for copy and command V for paste on all my clips, but I'm a man of having backups, so we have them all here: saturation, exposure, and color. And we got the saturation here. We'll do that first. It looks like I have 46% and -15 on the midtones. So go to saturation, which is in the middle. I can do 40. Yeah, we'll put 46 on global, and then -15% on the midtones. So I'm going to do for saturation. I'm not going to mess with anything else. Now I'm going to do exposure. Should be 2 things as well. So we got shadows 10%, and then midtones -15%. So we'll go to exposure, shadows. So we brought them up to 10%. Midtones once again -15%. Not gonna mess with anything else. You can see it's clearing up that spot right here that was on my face. It was still blowing out. The light, I'm not gonna worry too much about. Finally, we're gonna get into the color. This is where you want to explore a little bit more. Probably keep these, you know, the same. And your color you want to explore, because everybody's tone is different. You know, I'm paisa looking ass, so I'm a little bit more tanner, browner. What I like to do for my videos is go with the whole, you know, the cinematic look. So blue and yellow, blue and yellow, blue and yellow. You ever heard of that? That's the cinematic. That's the cinema look, I guess. Everybody's the Hollywood look. So to get that, we can just do this. I got -10 here. They don't have to be exact. So you got greens here. This will be one. I have 197, but just to show you 195. We'll do 55 here, 54, 55 on the shadows. Got the blue going on now. The midtones will do 39. This is gonna get the orange. The orange. Now we got the blue and orange. Did I say blue and yellow? It's blue and orange. Blue and orange, blue and orange, blue and orange. 303 and -10%. And then you can see it coming up. Got that kind of look like that. Look at my silly face. And that's how I like to have it. My videos. Like I said, you can always move it around if you think I'm not really feeling that. Maybe, you know, do this. Just always can mess around with things, you know. See what I mean? Play around with it. Figure out your thing. Like I said, color grading is also like sound, which is a whole thing. It's like this big giant thing that you can learn and stuff and read about, and you'll learn a lot of stuff. But like I said, even if you're doing like using LUTs, I still think you should color grade. Even LUTs by themselves can still look a little bit more stronger than it has to be. So practice color grading. Color grading is something everybody should know. It's like when you're doing photography and all you do is putting up saturation all the way on top, and then that's it. You don't do anything with the HSL, which is probably what a lot of people will do, but should get into more of like the whole how to mess with the colors. So yeah, that was something quick, really fast on just how to correct your, you know, basic correction and something really fast on look grade. You can just take those settings if you like them and then just, you know, use them for yourself. But I would just like, you know, play around with it because everybody's tone is different. So I mean, if that helps, awesome. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. Hopefully you can find another video that will maybe explain color more, which I didn't really go in depth into it. I just did something really fast. So if you thought it was cool, thought it was helpful, I would appreciate if you would subscribe. It is for free. I am not charging you for that. And go check out my social media, Instagram. You can check out the photos there. You can, you know, chat with me. I'm down to chat, you know. Hey, what's up? Nothing much, man. All right. Yeah, so thank you again. And have a great day, you know. Just have a wonderful day. And hopefully you stay tuned for more videos. And yeah, if you like this, let me know. We can do more editing stuff and, you know, more tips and tricks and stuff that I might know. All right, cool. Have a good one. Peace out. That concludes this 4-part series on how to enhance your videos just a bit. So, peace. Vámonos.